I'm a forester and the woods are near the same design. It's the mantle o' your maiden heed, bonny lassie, never mind. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. Since you've laid me down, come pick me up again. And since you've seen the wiles of me, come tell to me your name. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. Sometimes they call me James, and sometimes they call me John. But when I'm on the King's Highway, young William, it's my name. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. And they neither call you James, nor they call you John. But when you're on the King's Highway, young Gilford, it's your name. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. When he heard his name cried out, he's mounted on his steed, bitches buckled up her petticoats, and after him she's gane. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. He rade and she ran the long summer's day, until they came to a water that was called the River Spey. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. There you see the castle standing in yonder green, and there you see the maidens there that would dazzle your een. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. I can see the castle standing in yonder green, and yes, I see the maidens there, the prettiest ever seen. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. The water that's so deep, my love, I fear you canna wade. Afore he got his horse, Will Lucci was at the other side. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. Now she's in afore the King Bowdoin upon a knee. There is a chancellor in your court, and he is Robert me. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. Well, did he steal your mantle, or did he steal your fee? Or did he steal your maiden heed, the floor of your body? And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. He didn't steal my mantle, nor yet did he steal my fee. But yes, he stole my maiden heed, and that's the worst of three. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. Will Guinea be a single man, ye shall married be, but Guinea be a married man, I'll hang him day on tree. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. I wished I drunk the water, the next I drank the wine, to think that a shepherd's daughter would have been a love of mine. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. Now when they come to the wad and the loch to see the fun, she's the Laird of Uri's daughter, and him but a blacksmith's son. And sing diddy-I-O, sing fall-a-do, sing diddy-I-O-I-E. There's a fair tune up in Ciarna, its kent be far and wide, they be the great Drumdale gie on bonny Davern side. It's 6 o'clock that we rise up and hurry down the stair, to get our horses corned and fed, and likewise stracht their hair. Half an hour in the stable each day in the catch she goes, to get yoke at our breakfast for generally as bros. We've hardly gotten our bros, we'll sup then again our pints at die. When the greavy says, hello my lads, you'll be nae longer nigh. It's 6 o'clock, the mulls put on to gie us a stracht work, and the 6 of us is the charm that her till ye could ring our sarks. At 7 o'clock the mulls put off, and we hurried down the stair, to get some quarters through the bonnier daylicht is appear. The clouds began to gently lift, the skies began to clear, and the gravy says, "Hello, my lads, you'll be nae longer here. There's sacks o' yield young tae the plough, and sacks o' yield caneeps, and the house, and they'll be after ye, with stray rapes round their quaints, twins and lining up for the harness, and strachnin out for the yoke. The snaw it dung so very thick that we were like to choke. The snaw it dung so unca hard, the blue she wouldna go. And 'twas then the curtain did commence among the frost and snaw. Say far ye wheel Drumdale, gie for rhyme and be a wa. Say far ye wheel Drumdale, gie your witty wither and na. Say far ye wheel Drumdale, gie, and I bid yous a adieu, and I'll leave ye as I got ye, a damned uncivil crew. The time has come, I can no longer tarry. This morning's tempest I must shortly brave, to cross the moors and high Towden mountains on.
He was the phenomenon of the 20s. When you think that at that time he was as well known as Lindbergh, it's really quite astonishing.
His story reflected the nature of our civilization, the character of our times, yet it was also one man's story, and all the themes of our culture were there: heroism, will, things like that. But when you look back on it, it was very strange.
Well, it is ironic to see how quickly he has faded from memory, considering what an astounding record he made. He was, of course, very amusing, but at the same time touched a nerve in people, perhaps in a way which they would prefer not to be touched. It certainly is a very bizarre story.
The year is 1928. America, enjoying a decade of unequaled prosperity, has gone wild. The Jazz Age, it is called. The rhythms are syncopated, the morals are looser, the liquor is cheaper when you can get it. It is a time of diverse heroes and madcap stunts, of speakeasies and flamboyant parties. One typical party occurs at the Long Island estate of Mr. and Mrs. Henry Porter Sutton, socialites, patrons of the arts. Politicians and poets rub elbows with the cream of high society. Present at the party is Scott Fitzgerald, who is to cast perspective on the 20s for all future generations. He writes in his notebook about a curious little man named Leon Selwyn, or Zellman, who seemed clearly to be an aristocrat and extolled the very rich as he chatted with socialites. He spoke adoringly of Coolidge and the Republican Party, all in an upper-class Boston accent. An hour later, writes Fitzgerald, I was stunned to see the same man speaking with the kitchen help. Now he claimed to be a Democrat, and his accent seemed to be coarse, as if he were one of the crowd. It is the first small notice taken of Leonard Zelig. Chicago, Illinois, that same year. There is a private party at a speakeasy on the south side. People from the most respectable walks of life dance and drink bathtub gin. Present that evening was Calvin Turner, a waiter.
And a lot of customers, a lot of gangsters come into place, because they're always good tippers and take good care of us, and of course we try to take care of our customers. But on this particular night, I looked over, and here's a strange guy coming in. I'd never seen him before. So I asked one of the other, I said, John, you know this guy? You ever seen him? So he looked. Said, no, I ain't never seen him before, man. I don't know who he is, but I know one thing. He's a tough-looking hombre. So I looked over, and then next thing, the guy had disappeared. I don't know where he went to. But about this time, you know, the music gets started. And the band started playing. I looked, and here's a guy, a colored guy, and a colored boy over there playing trumpet. Man, he was playing back. Then I looked at the guy, and I said, well, my goodness, he looks just like a gangster. But the gangster was white, and this guy is black. So I don't know what's happening.
New York City. It is several months later. Police are investigating the disappearance of a clerk named Leonard Zelig. Both his landlady and his employer have reported him missing. They tell police he was an odd little man who kept to himself. Only 2 clues are found in Zelig's Greenwich Village flat. One, a photograph of Zelig with Eugene O'Neill, and one of him as Pagliacci. Acting on a tip, they trace his whereabouts to Chinatown, where, in the rear of a Chinese establishment, a strange-looking Oriental who fits the description of Leonard Zelig is discovered. Suspicious, the detectives try to pull off his disguise, but it is not a disguise, and a fight breaks out. He is removed by force.
However, I must say, using that New Orleans whorehouse music for minstrel band, how you do that?
Well, it's double time syncopated 4/4/2/4, mostly with the melody running ahead or behind. Ragtime is what it is.
Interesting. Most interesting.
What do we do now?
Lesson number 6 from the new book.
Okay, boys, hit it.
Wait till the sun shines, Nellie, when the clouds go drifting by. We will be so happy, Nellie.
Don't let me hear you sighing.
Can't stand to see you crying down.
Down
Lover's Lane we'll wander, sweetheart, you and I.
If you will
Wait at the garden
till
gate.
the sun
Now, honey,
shines,
don't be late.
Nellie, bye.
In the sweet by and by. Oh, say, things are gonna be okay in the sweet by and by. Bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, we will be so happy, Nellie. Don't let me hear you make a sound. Don't let me hear you make a sound.
Way down in Lover's Lane we'll wander,
Sweetheart, you
and I. We'll be so happy together, but it all depends on the weatherman.
Nellie.
Oh, Nellie.
Wow, now, don't you sit there and sigh. If you will wait till the sun shines, Nellie, in the sweet, just be discreet and wait till the sweet by